Today, I'm authorizing additional strong sanctions.
The UK is announcing the largest and most severe package of economic sanctions that Russia has ever seen.
They threat us with sanctions. And I know, yeah, they will do their sanctions.
Sanctions are a balancing act.
We have purposely designed these sanctions to maximize the long-term impact on Russia and to minimize the impact on the United States and our allies.
But they also can be a double-edged sword, and levying them against the 12th largest economy and one of the world's biggest natural gas and oil exporters puts this round of sanctions, some of the toughest ever enacted, into uncharted territory.
I think the reason why these are unprecedented is really the fact that they're targeting such a massive economy, one of the largest economies in the world, one of the largest oil and gas producers in the world. Even the comparison that people are making to Iran kind of falls short. The Iranian economy at the time that it was, sanctioned was, a fraction of what the Russian economy is. The Russians are exporting triple, maybe even quadruple the amounts of oil that the Iranians have in the last 40 years, right? So you can already see if you start interfering with that, you are playing with a major aspect of the global economy. And that's really what these sanctions have both tried to do and have been doing.
Sanctions have already done an estimated $1 trillion worth of damage to the Russian economy, which means the price of this war will be far more costly than what he faced in 2014.
With regard to Crimea, both from a strategic standpoint, kind of a cultural standpoint, an emotional standpoint, the sanctions weren't that big a deal in terms of Putin's own thinking, and they didn't outweigh the benefits he got. I think that the scope on this has flipped now, and the sanctions are a lot more severe than what he faced then.
Recent rhetoric and real cost of the sanctions has intensified, with Vladimir Putin raising the alert levels for nuclear forces.
Whoever tries to interfere with us, and even more so to create threats for our country, our people should know that Russia's response will be immediate and will lead you to such consequences that you have never experienced in your history.
I think we need to start worrying about a little bit is the degree to which Putin starts to feel cornered and feeling like he's at economic war. And that's because he sees it as a threat to the stability of his government and the stability of his regime. As the sanctions campaign goes forward, what is his thinking going to be? So we may think that we're playing in this one particular sandbox of economic sanctions. He may be thinking, no, it's all warfare to me, whether it's economic or actual military, and what his responses might be, we may not prefer.